I just spliced one of these light strips with these right here to see if they work, and they work well. So I'm gonna do another one from beginning to end, and I'm gonna do it from beginning to end without any editing, no cutting. I'm not gonna cut the video on all the hard parts where I'm messing up and having trouble with it, because I want you to see what it's like to do these on the baseboard in a situation that is, you know, kind of annoying. Because pretty much you're going to be, if you cut your light strip, you're going to be doing it in a situation that isn't the most fun. You know, it's not like you're going to be on a table where you haven't already taken the tape part off, you know, so it's going to be a little bit annoying. So I want to do it like that, so that way you see that. And then I'm going to tell you the best way that I do them, which you can see right here, how I have little extra pieces, is because I've found that when you cut the light strip, rather than just trying to save the whole thing, it's better to just cut it a little piece off and then cut it where you need it. That way you can just have a fresh start. Because a lot of people, they'll try to save the whole thing, and then wherever they cut it from, it's messed up anyways. So it just makes it more of a headache to do. So I'm going to do a whole, pretend like I cut it here somewhere, and I'm going to do it all over again. So let me set up my tripod a little different. That way I can work, and you'll see it in real time from beginning to end. All right, so let's do one of these in real time, and let's see if it works. Because these can be annoying. And I want to do it in real time, the real, you know, no editing. That way you can see. So what I like to do, if you read instructions, if any of these come with instructions, it'll tell you, you see that line? There's a line down the middle. It'll say cut down the middle. And then you will put the two pieces together. I don't like to do that. I like to cut. I like to leave a whole, that brass part, I like to leave a whole thing showing. So I leave a big piece showing. So rather than cutting it down the middle, I'll cut the whole thing, and then I'll just cut that piece here, and that piece will be gone. And then I'll cut another piece, and then that's just throwaway. So then these get spliced together. That way you got a big piece to work with rather than that tiny little piece, because you're already dealing with tape sticking to your fingers. You're messing, you know, you probably, you won't have the luxury of doing what I did, because I do these to, you know, I put these up and take these down. So you don't want to mess up what you did. So if you're putting light strips up on your baseboard, or especially if you're up higher, like you're in a corner on the top of your wall in the corner, and you're trying to mess with it, it can really, really be frustrating. So try to make it as easy as possible on yourself. So this has to connect to this, obviously, and every one of these are a little bit different. So what I do is I just go for the easiest way first, rather than trying to see if I'm supposed to, like, because these will have little slots that you stick them in. And I just kind of just snap it in and see if, hey, will that work? Because every light strip is going to be a little bit different size. And it doesn't always work. Like, see, that might not work. So we'll find out. The connection might not work. Because I'm just sticking it right on top of it rather than sliding it in. Because they're different sizes, they're not going to be exactly to what each one of these splicers isn't going to be the same exact size. So these have 3 different pieces. You have this piece that I showed you right here for straight runs, for like cutting your strip and then splicing it back together. There's also an L, and then there's also a T piece that would be for, you could use that on corners too, but you also, if you want to add an extra light strip to the light strips you already have, you can do that with that too, if they're compatible. So I hope this helps, and have a great day.